And we live. Welcome back. Welcome to this Monday, and welcome to the Crypto Wolfpack Show. It's a Blue Monday, but Bitcoin doesn't care. Bitcoin is pumping on this Blue Monday. Um, let's quickly jump into the charts, and then we can see what's happening today, and we can run through our charts. But before we do that, let's quickly go, as we always do every day. We look at the bubble of the day. And today, currently, SUI is unstoppable at 18% for the bubble of the day. But let's quickly look at how the chart is looking on SUI. SUI, by the way, one of my long-term portfolio, long-term holds. But let's quickly look. So when we look at SUI, it's up massively. I actually, on my long term, yeah, there we go. On my long term, I got in there at $1, and that $1 is looking pretty good at this point. We broke the tops. If we cut off the wicks, cut out the manipulation, we did have a nice little breakout there, and SUI seems to be unstoppable currently. Uh, can't jump into this right now, but interesting to see how well SUI is doing. If we look at the weekly, we are almost at that major top there at 2.19. So guys, doesn't seem like it's a sustainable run. At some point, even if you go back to weekly, this is gonna have to pull back. It can't. I mean, it's just been on a tear for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. At some point, this is going to have to make some type of a larger consolidation here, or pull back like this. So when we do this, this would be a great opportunity to get it into your long term if it's not in your long term already. Looking at the RSI, we are currently at the top, which also suggests that some point we are definitely going to get a pullback on SUI. But yeah, SUI doing very good. Bubble of the day. Congratulations to anybody that's in SUI. Let's quickly go into just run through the trades we are in, and then we can look at the other trades on our watch list, other setups on our watch list. If we look at BTC, I was in this long. I currently did close it, and I took my profits, and it went on we broke out of this 15 minutes. Remember our long-term view, if I can go to 4 hour, we had like if you can remember yesterday, we had like a order block, liquidation block there that we went and filled to the T perfectly. And now the question is, are we going to go to the next major liquidation block, or the block at 58,000? That we're going to have to see. But looking at the smaller time frames, Bitcoin is looking strong. Let's hope it can continue. I really don't want it to go to that lower major liquidation zone there at 58,000. But if it happens, we won't be surprised that it did happen. So let's keep our eyes on Bitcoin doing good in the today. Hopefully it's not a false move Monday like we normally see on a Monday. If we let's just go to a chart that's a little bit cleaner. Remember, this is what I predicted will happen for the month of October. So that's also still on the cards. But if we go to the monthly, the good news of the day is that our monthly is in a positive so far. So monthly 0.72% in the green. So let's see how October plays out. Okay, then I gave a call on my ex. I don't know if you guys caught it on Arvev. And currently it's on break even. We did break out at that point. Always remember, guys, when you get into a trade and you get a break of structure, it's always a good thing to move your stops to break even. uh, I took the trade, but I wasn't in front of the front of the charts that much, so I probably would have taken this, moved the stop to break even. But more nonetheless, we're currently above some key pivot areas, and we rejecting against that one key pivot area. Let's see what Aves does. Look at this, man. It's respected this little uh, correction line, support line perfectly, perfectly. I mean, if I was in front of the charts and I wasn't in this, when you get something like this and it respects it so perfectly, and you get something like a 1, this can count as to 3. When you get like something like that, and if it on the third touch and it respects it so perfectly, you can really go aggressive. You can really go for aggressive trade. And currently that would have not been bad at all. But I mean, if you can go for these aggressive trades, your risk to reward is fantastic. So that was a perfect reversal candle, and that could have been a perfect aggressive entry. You always keep that in the back of your mind. That's one of the strategies I teach in my trading course that I'm busy putting together. A lot of work. I'm hoping that I'll probably be finished with that in the next 2 to 3 weeks. But it's quite hard to put 12 years experience into a 10 video course, a 10 lesson video course. And that will be available in our trading group, and if you join the trading group, you will get access to that course for free. So let's quickly look at the other trades we're currently still in. Remember, I gave this as well, and it finally it gained some steam, and we broke out of this level over here, almost at our target one. This I've also moved this stop to break even, so looking good on this one, and let's see how far it can continue. But very good start. Tron, I think we probably we in the green in Tron as well. So still looking good on Tron. Not too concerned. We're looking for this bigger move up here. There at 0.19. So let's continue to track this one, but looking good so far. Not worried about it yet. Let's quickly run through the other stuff. This one, I think that was a done deal. We can actually take this off. I gave this trade to some of our traders, and it actually ripped up here. I told them, this is very extended. Take your profit when you can, and I hope I did so. But very, very good trade. This one we can actually take off. I mean, that trade is gone. Then we were tracking pork. Remember, we wanted to seek to come and retest the bottom of this correction line. Not quite there yet, but getting there. With we saw some explosion move, which was quite a surprise. So let's go back to. So at this stage, we were expecting a larger correction there, which we didn't get. It broke the top. So now we're gonna have to see, and a chart never go a move never happens like this. This over here is an incomplete correction. So what you will normally do is you'll form some type of other correction. What I mean by other correction, we were looking maybe for diagonal or a wedge. In this case, we didn't get it, so this will probably come back down like this and gives us this ascending diagonal correction, which Yeah, there's always so surprising to me that there's so many different names for corrections. This can be classified as a running flat. If you from the traditional trading groups, they see this as a running flat. It can also be identified as a ascending diagonal. So many different variations, but in any case, you know what I mean. We can this definitely we're going to see a pullback in this one, but we can still track it, keep it on our watch list. Tia, very sad. We were almost at our profit target. We were hoping for it to come back down, get a good entry over here. It just broke out and it went for its badge. So this one we missed. It moved a little bit faster than we expected. Nonetheless, can't catch every single trade. BNB, same scenario over here. We were waiting for a little bit of a pullback, but pretty sure. Let's just see how the higher time frames is looking. Oh yeah, that's correct. I remember. On this one, we've basically waiting for it to do something like this. Maybe come back up here and then come back down here, and if we can maybe get like an entry over here or maybe lower, that would be fantastic. So this one is definitely one we're tracking for the long-term entry. Then Monero, we're expecting it to make some type of a correction. Now it is finally making that correction. I don't want to delete that. Let's get that. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And let's go back to a lower time frame. So what do we know now? We've got this top. We've got this top and we have this bottom over here. So I definitely think we'll probably get something like this, maybe come back down one more time, and then we can look for some entries down here at the bottom somewhere and break these key pivot areas and then go for this trade. So getting there, just have to be patient on a lot of these setups. It really pays just to be patient. This one is breaking back down to the bottom, so don't see this scenario playing out. Definitely not going to get a correction like this. So this one, no go, didn't play out, but we can still keep it on our radar, because if you can remember, we're getting a very good support zone over here, which we're bouncing off on a regular basis. So when will I get into this trade? I would basically get into this trade if we do something like this. Let's even say we get a diagonal like this, and a reversal diagonal, and break out and make some type of a correction. Then I would look to get into this trade. So not all lost yet, just have to be patient. Patience is the name of this game when you want to make gains. This one, it went all the way to the top of this channel. We're going to have to see if it comes back down. We didn't get this scenario that we were hoping for, but we can still keep this on our watch list, see if we can come back down over here, and then maybe see if we can get something like this and trade it to the top. Can move this over here and just keep track of our major pivot levels. Then we saw RVEV. Let's quickly look at these over here. Popcat still doing very well. Solana, not too bad, but I still think this is going to go sideways. It's going to do something like this for the remainder of October. I don't see Solana taking off right now. Brett, not doing too bad. Remember, I said here was some very nice area to load up on. We can still do, if I look at this, just eyeballing it like now. Um, Gonna have to make this a little bit. I can do these charts faster. Still seeing something like this. We can still come back down and come and retest this level again. So if you're not in Brett, if you just look at the long time frame, this thing is getting tighter and tighter by the day. And one of these days you're gonna wake up and this thing is just gonna do this. Boom. Do this, boom. And just continue grinding up. Brett, I'm extremely bullish for this cycle and it will probably be it's not gonna be a 100x, but definitely a minimum of a 10x in my opinion. Brett's one of my high conviction players for this cycle. Then Arwave chucking along nicely. Almost almost retested that. Let me grab some water here. Okay, grab a big gulp of water. Okay, let's go get back into the. So Arwave, we still in this range, and I think we'll probably, if we can do something like this in here, that would be super. So wait for something like this. There we actually had a nice little entry down there. One thing I'm concerned about is that we haven't gone and retested this zone over there. This could be a double bottom. I give that to you, and we do have some type of a not quite divergence. So we'll have to see if we get this. Or our other scenario is that we do something like this, go back down, then come back down and retest this line. Let's see how many touches we had on this. Sure. So we basically had one touch, two, three, almost four. We already had three touches. And this is there we've got diversion. So this is not a bad. And I mean, our key pivot levels are very close. If we can just make like a correction here and break these key pivot levels, I'll be in this all day long. So keep your eyes on our web. Let's quickly go to. I want to stick on my screening coins here and just see what's trending today and see if we can't catch like a day trade. Let's see what hasn't moved 100 bloody percent here. Something that hasn't moved yet. So let's see if this is available. This is trending at the moment. Yeah. Mixi 01 Labs. Let's see here. Oh, this one is okay. Oh, definitely not. Let's see what else we've got here. Just looking at the top 10 stuff that's Uniswap trending. Really? Yeah. Just Uni USDT. Let's see what Uniswap is doing. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But do we see a tradable setup? That's the key point. Let's have a look here. Quickly analyze this. Ooh, they took out that block over there. But quite frankly, I don't see a tradable setup. And this is currently, this is like a forming a head and shoulders pattern. So no tradable setup there. Let's see what else we've got here. Holy shit. Mood 10. What the fuck is this? Sorry, uh, it's been some meme piece of shit coin that pumped 400%. 400% today. Moo Den. That's probably a deck screener. We won't find it on here. Definitely not. What? Mexi is so fantastic. It's got, but yeah, this hasn't pumped, so it can't be that. Let's quickly go to our deck screener. It's gonna go to our deck screener and see, but I mean that's pumped. I mean we can't trade that. It's not tradable. Based. What's this based? Pepe. Puffy. Oh gosh. Let's have a look here. Based Pepe. Ah, actually, Pixie has actually got it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see here. It's got very low liquidity. I wouldn't really trade something like it's got so low liquidity. Let's see what else we can see over here on my screener. Buffy, doubt that we'll find that. Also Dex, yeah, that's a Dex one. Then we've got Wojak. See how Wojak is looking. Nice, nice, nice. Looking nice. Getting that nice rounded bottom. Okay. Broke above the 200 on daily. That's very good, but not a tradable setup currently. There was a nice little 15-minute flag. Unfortunately, we're near the top, guys. So maybe if we can do something like this, that would be super. But not no tradable setup there. And let's see what else we've got there. Other stuff has moved already 50 to 60%. I mean, that's untradable. So market's not looking bad today. Bitcoin had a nice little pump, but seems to be pulling back now currently. And let's see what Bitcoin does for the rest of the day, if it's a false move Monday or not. I'll just keep track of it. If I see anything else, I'll throw. I must actually put my link to my X account, and then there's. If I take something, I would normally post it to my X account, but I'll throw that on the next one, guys. For now, my name is Steph. Signing off. Trade well, my friends.